Hey there, it's DeElla, the Cranky Crafter, and today we are going to be working on a small piece and just limiting ourselves to one color. So I will be using indigo. I'm using my koi set today. Any indigo that you have will work. I just love how it shades and how moody it can look. So we're going to be doing a winter landscape, and we're not even using a reference today. We're just going to be you know, letting the paint inspire us. So first, I just started out by wetting my paper. I'm using a rather inexpensive paper, but I got it off of Temu, and I'm not an affiliate or anything, but they have some pretty decent art supplies that are inexpensive. So especially when I'm practicing and playing, I don't want to use really expensive paper. I know that makes me sound kind of cheap, but this is a really nice paper. It's 300 pound, cold press. So anyway, I just wet the paper, and I've got it propped up a little bit, and then I'm just putting on the indigo and watching where it goes, and that's kind of dictating how I want this landscape to look. So I'm sort of seeing like where there could be maybe mountains, and I'm seeing kind of a snowy scene, and I'm just not putting, I'm actually wiping off my brush. I'm not cleaning it, but just wiping it off right here. Uh-oh, dropped it. So I can start taking out some of this indigo, and then occasionally I will actually clean off the brush. Indigo is a pretty highly staining color, so it won't come all the way clean. There we go. And you can see my brush is still pretty dry here, but the paper is very wet, and my paint's pretty juicy too. So I'm dropping in some more where I kind of want a mountain and some trees to be. And I am trying to preserve some white space. We are. I'm very bad about that. I want to have everything filled in. I really started my painting adventures in acrylics, so it's easy to put lights on top with acrylics, and that's just not the case with watercolors. So here I am. I'm kind of removing, drawing, blending. So now I'm going to just start speeding up this video so that you can still see everything, but we all have other things to do than to watch paint dry. But here we go. I'm starting to drop in a tree line on the other side. I see lake coming behind those trees, and I have my kind of snowy field, and then I'm just going to keep deciding as I go where I want more things. And I haven't switched brushes at all, and I haven't switched colors at all. This is all just the indigo and water. As I start making more detailed trees, my paper is a little bit more dry, but you can still see with the shine that it's quite wet in some spots. So I'm using pretty dry paint at this point, thick paint on my brush. So here I'm creating some shadows under my tree line, and trying to give this foreground some depth and make it look hilly. I use just plain water to blend in. And then I'm using a clean brush here. I want this part of my sky just a little bit lighter, and I want to soften up some of the sky as well, make it really appear misty and kind of coming into these trees. I decided that I didn't have a great focal point, so I'm creating kind of a focal point dead tree here, kind of sticking out. And I think it's going to help really establish that the stuff on the left here is up on a hill, and we're looking down over kind of a valley that's below. Maybe it's a just a field, maybe it's a road, I don't know. All right, so this is the finished painting, and I really hope you give a try just painting with one color. Indigo is my personal favorite for painting these winter wonderland kind of scenes. So happy painting, and I'll be with you on the next one.